Hey, Julie. I'm reading here that the groundhog saw his shadow.
Ooh, early summer?
No, the other way. More winter.
Okay, that makes sense. We are in El Nino right now.
We're in what?
Do you think God gave one lineage of groundhogs the ability to read into geographic shifts in the polar vortex movements? Or did the Quakers in control of Phil's hole get granted that power?
I think absolutely nothing about that. I'm so lost. Hello and welcome back, Real Dealers. We have another episode for you.
Yes, we do. We here at The Real Deal are superstitious lot and are willing and ready to blame a groundhog for the weather being not to our liking.
Indeed, Julie. That's why we are starting our episode with a review of Groundhog's Day.
Then we move on to a segment about Lego Batman.
Ball State is now stocking the shelves of campus with Alani. We have the important information on that.
Chris's mom is currently paving the potholes on Tillotson.
Oh, nice. Then I'm going to yap about the Joji album.
Pink Season 2 is out?
No! Focus on the intro.
Fine. The last segment is about goated Pixar movies or something.
Let's get right into it.
Happy belated Groundhog Day, Real Dealers! Unfortunately, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow, which means 6 more weeks of winter. There was someone, though, whose winter lasted far longer than 6 weeks. Around 30 years, to be precise. That would be weatherman Phil Connors, the protagonist of the cult classic film Groundhog Day. For those who don't know, Groundhog Day is a film where a weatherman is sent to Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, and he gets stuck in a time loop, experiencing Groundhog Day over and over again, no matter what he does. I just recently watched this movie for the first time, and wow, what a journey it was. Bill Murray is able to portray the anguish and madness one would have after living the same day over and over and over again perfectly, until the protagonist finally decides to grow up. It's kind of crazy that it took him so long to realize that he just needed to be a good person. They don't actually say in the movie how long he was stuck in the time loop for, but the folks on the interweb managed to figure out it was around 30 to 40 years. Overall, I enjoyed this film. I would give it about 4 more weeks of winter out of 5. Oh, fun fact about Groundhog Day before I go. Did you know that some towns have local groundhogs that they use to forecast winter on Groundhog Day? Some of my favorite local hogs include Concord Charlie, Buckeye Chuck, General Beauregard Lee, Staten Island Chuck, and Big Al, who is not a groundhog, but rather an alligator. Thank you all for listening, and let's get back to our host.
I feel like I would have become a sociopathic deity before I became a better person if I were to be Groundhog Day-ified.
Totally. Like, if we were able to memorize every second of every day for every possible interaction, I tried to see if it was possible to overthrow the government in 24 hours.
Oh, or we could play GTA in real life.
I'd like to test the crash physics of this world if there's no consequences.
Or try to get people to worship us.
Yeah, are we bad people?
No. We're just smarter than Bill Murray.
Right, man. The possibilities are endless.
Maybe we could become Batman and Robin.
Why wait to be cursed by Groundhog Day magic when we can do it right now in 2008?
Is that your transition to the next segment?
You're right on the money.
Hey Real Dealers, I want to make you aware that we have a certified banger coming out in May, the new LEGO Batman game, The Legacy of the Dark Knight. I'm extremely excited for the new LEGO Batman game. As a Batman fanboy, it's everything I could ask for a new LEGO Batman game. We all know LEGO Batman is peak, but with the added bonus to take inspiration from the films and mixing in some good old Batman Arkham gameplay, Legacy of the Dark Knight looks like a breath of fresh air for the LEGO games, which have felt a little stale in recent years. But seeing this new release instantly reminded me of the original classic, LEGO Batman, the video game from 2008. A wave of nostalgia hits me as I remember playing this bad boy on the Wii, getting lost in all the levels, smashing everything in sight for studs, and somehow not being able to figure out a puzzle. Don't hate, I was literally a dumb 4-year-old who couldn't solve a simple puzzle. What really made this game special was the lack of voice acting. Back in the old LEGO games, the characters would just grunt and mumble at each other instead of actually talking like real human beings. The whole story was carried by visual jokes and dumb little animations, and that classic LEGO humor that just worked for some reason. And the villains were honestly a huge part of why the game was so fun too. Almost every Batman rogue shows up. The Clown, Prince of Crime, Joker, Short King Penguin, Poison Ivy, Catwoman, and who could forget Clayface having the best design in the game. I mean, look at this ugly little dude. He's absolutely glorious. A bunch of other Gotham criminals show up, like, who could forget the goons? They're right there on the screen. Who show up just to make Batman's life harder. It's basically like running through an Adam West Batman adventure, just in Lego Gotham form. Even if all the modern upgrades the series has now, there's something about the simplicity, the weird charm, and the personality of the original games that made it stick with me way more than newer games. So what can I say? Lego Batman, the video game, is simply peak.
I wish that the later games focused more on the extended Bat family. I would have appreciated more Dick Butt.
Julie, you cannot say that on this show.
Yes, I can. I love Dick Grayson, and in the comics of which he originated from, he canonically has a very nice butt.
Oh, I thought you were saying, it doesn't matter. We should not be talking about canonical cake. This show is supposed to be of a higher standard. And they are Lego.
All good points, but let's not dismiss the missed opportunity of Lego Bat fam shenanigans.
Okay, yeah, I would have loved a Red Hood or mission or two.
See?
Yeah, I see. I guess it's hard to see where you're coming from sometimes when I'm so low on energy.
Well, luckily for you, Ball State has the fix you need. From the brain of Ali Benoist, here's Ali Benoist.
Hey, Real Dealers. Are you already so tapped out this semester? Tired, irritable, anxious, having trouble getting out of bed? Because I am, and you probably are too. This weather isn't helping either. Like, how am I so cold and still sweating? I swear, every day feels so monotonous, and like I don't have any motivation or energy to do the things I need to do. Well, I'm here to talk to you about how I and many other BSU students are coping through this semester. The answer? Drugs. No, not the illegal kind, and no, not that legal kind. But I'm here to talk to you about caffeine. Whether it be coffee, tea, soda, or those freaky chocolate thingies at the dining halls, we all have our addictions to our life source. What is my life source, you may ask? Energy drinks. Yeah, I like my energy strong and maybe a little bit sketchy. But I'm not some freaky gamer boy shotgunning Rockstar and Red Bull, and I have class. In the morning, I like to reach for a nice crispy Alani or Celsius. Nothing like a whopping 200 millis to get me ready to take on the day. Now, those might seem like some familiar names. You might see them in the fridges in the dining halls, in the hands of many nursing or teaching students, or you maybe just saw me or Sarah, because we always have one in hand. Celsius has been on campus for a while now, with flavors such as kiwi guava, tropical vibe, Fuji apple pear, and they've always been popular, but they're currently getting dethroned as the #1 energy drink on campus. Alani has stepped onto campus this semester and has taken completely over. At the start, there were only a few meh flavors, but now they have quite the selection. 13 flavors in just Woodworth alone, and crates of them coming in each day and being scavenged by students and yours truly. Whenever anyone sees their favorite flavor, you gotta stock up before the girlies get them. It's an endless cycle because we're tired and anxious, and that yummy battery acid always does the trick. With flavors like Pink Slush, Strawberry Sunrise, Cosmic Stardust, and Blue Slush, my personal favorite, there's always an Alani at your local dining hall to fuel your slightly concerning addiction. So, Real Dealers, next time you see someone carrying one of those beautifully addicting cans, don't judge them, because honestly, it's probably just me or Sarah. Just send them some luck, because they're just trying to get through this semester like you are. Just remember, keep it under 400 millis each day. We don't need any heart attacks. Back to our hosts.
I didn't get a drink or anything, but I defo feel more energized.
I think that's called a placebo, Apollo.
No, it's called Alani. Cue the laugh track.
No one is cueing a laugh track for that joke.
My bad. That's kind of the only Alani joke I had, though.
Ah, crap. I don't have anything else either. I don't really drink energy drinks.
Me either. We at The Real Deal are patients of Dr. Pepper.
Real!
We should move on. I think it's time for my segment.
I think it is. Take it away, Paulo.
Hey ho, Real Dealers. It is a glorious week. At the time of filming this, the new Joji album, Piss in the Wind, has been out for about a week now. And here to talk about it with me is Amelia. So, Amelia, you've recently grown into a Joji fan. What did you think of this album?
I thought the album was great. It had a strong emotional feel throughout. It also felt raw. You could tell that Joji had full control over production thanks to him starting his own record label. My only complaint was that it was too short. I wanted a double LP, so I had more vinyls.
You know, I think I agree with you on most of that. I wanted to focus first on the promotion for this album because, oh boy, was it a journey.
Yeah, that's a good point. Who was that fake Joji? Or Joji, if you will?
I'm not really sure, but in the final post Joji put out on Instagram, we did see the real him. A big sigh of relief from the community.
I'd have to agree. Now let's talk about the album. My personal favorite song was Sojourn. I mean the production, the lyrics, the feel of the music, listening to that song through the speakers in my room on the night it dropped, beautiful.
I can't blame you for that one. I personally can't pick a favorite. Pixelated Kisses is a really strong start to the album. Cigarette is a really nice follow-up. Sojourn is amazing. And Fragments with the Don Toliver feature, I think I love this entire album.
There's that one song though.
Oh, right. I guess I didn't really enjoy Rose Colored, but that was only because of the Yeet feature.
A yeecher, if you will.
Nope. Anyways, funny anecdote time. There was a pre-listening party for the album at the Locked Grooves Records located in the Village, which Amelia and I did try to go to.
Oh, did you try? I tried and I wanted to go early.
Okay, well, it's not my fault that I was busy doing schoolwork, okay?
Tell them the truth. Tell your viewers the truth.
I didn't think that so many people would show up to a Joji listening party. I forgot just how big of an artist he is.
Yeah, there was also only 2 record stores in our entire state that were doing a pre-release party. We should have known better.
Yeah, trying to go to that pre-release listen was like the name of the album.
Piss in the wind?
Yep.
What does that even mean, though?
It means doing a pointless task. Like, think about it. Would you do what the album title is telling you to do?
No, I would not.
Right, because it's pointless.
A lot of stuff is pointless, and I think Joji captures the essence of doing pointless stuff beautifully. Like, on If It Only Gets Better, what's the point in changing anything if it only gets better from here?
Well, you do have to keep in mind that in order for things to change, you have to put in the effort. That's why Joji left his old label and made a new one, because he wanted change.
I'm just happy we both own vinyl and different versions of it. Mine is cooler, though.
All right, well, I think it's about time to change the segment.
So, are we ever getting Pink Season 2?
Julie,
Apollo?
Joji is not Frank. He's never going back to be Frank. Please just stop with this. Learn to let go of that which you fear to lose, lest you fall to the dark side.
Don't quote Jedi slop to me. You should know very well that I'm a Sith girly.
I'm not going to engage with you if you keep talking about Pink Season.
Fine.
Did you like my little ramble about the album, though?
I actually spent this segment Googling Pixar movies.
Julie!
You can't get mad because I am on topic. Well ahead, actually.
The next segment is about Pixar, right?
The last segment is about Pixar, and yes.
Thank you, Julie. And welcome back, Real Dealers. I know our Super Bowl episode was 2 episodes ago, but I think it's time we review if our predictions were on the money or if they were as disappointing as the amount of touchdowns by halftime. With me is Luke.
Amelia, that's not the segment for this week.
Are you sure? I thought we had to update our audience about our predictions. We were right on the money.
Positive, and we really weren't. We only had 3 predictions that were right. Besides, Chris would never let us bring up something that was 2 episodes ago. He's still crushed about the Barryless Super Bowl.
Fair enough. But what did we talk about? I forgot to check the script before this. I'm cooked.
Well, how about we talk about our top 5 movies? No, wait. Top 5 Pixar movies.
That could actually be fun. Sure, I'll start. Okay, the top film for me is WALL-E.
Let me stop you right there. WALL-E is kind of a basic answer, you know? What isn't Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2?
Okay, wait a freaking minute.
Now, it's hard to pick between the first 2 Kung Fu Pandas because they're both cinematic masterpieces, but both have very strong emotional moments and self-discovery, and it features Jack Black voicing a big fat panda named Po, and doing chops, kicks, spins, all that fun stuff to bring justice to all.
Luke, aren't we supposed to be talking about Pixar movies? Kung Fu Panda is a DreamWorks movie. It's not even the right animation company, you dingus.
Number 2 on my list for Pixar movies is Monsters vs. Aliens. I think having Seth Rogen on here is okay, but the movie has a winning for feminism moment where the main character realizes she doesn't need her ugly boyfriend and goes on to save Earth from alien invasion. It's truly inspirational. Plus, the editing sequence is solid for a 2009 animation film about monsters and aliens. Also, there's a shirtless monster, so that's a 10 out of 10 movie.
Can I talk about Cars now?
No, you're not, Sarah. You don't have the privilege, okay? Number 3 spot on my list is the one and only The Dark Knight. Rip Heath Ledger.
None of these are Pixar movies.
Okay, chill. Oh my god, what's your damage, okay?
Me? I don't have any damage. My only damage is you telling me we're going to be listing out our top 5 Pixar movies and then talking about movies that are clearly not Pixar. I'll get mine right now, okay? WALL-E, Cars, Monsters University, Ratatouille.
What did I say about interrupting me? I haven't even finished my list yet. May I finish?
Fine, as long as I can present my list afterwards. The correct list, by the way.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so my number 4 best Pixar movie is a totally happy and a very upbeat film called Schindler's List.
And we're done. Okay, number 5 is Bug's Life. 6 through 9 are all the Toy Stories. Good night, everybody.
I like Finding Nemo.
I like Up.
Oof, that's an opinion.
It is a perfectly perfect film outside of the beginning. It just so happens that the beginning is the best thing Pixar ever made.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth arguing against that.
You disagree?
No, but even if I did, this is the end of the show.
Oh.
Okay, thank you everyone who watched. We had a fun making this episode, a lot of fun. Please like and subscribe to see more of The Real Deal. I'm Julie Heinrich, and this is Apollo Collins.
Wait. I want to say goodbye at least.
You just did.